Moin Moin, this is Wolfgang from Flensburg. Yeah, this is not a Yabo. This because I received Friday a package by at Grandpa Cavendish from New York, and I couldn't wait until I make a video to open the package. I just opened it, and I was so surprised, and Ed, I'm so grateful, and I thank you so much. It's awesome what you sent to me. Um, there are three tobaccos in one huge package of Lane Limited, a ready wrap burley with some molasses added. I'm not quite. I have it in my pipe right now. I have my Hilton Unicorn. Mm, this tobacco has a typical burley taste. Mm, it's very mild, not strong, easy to smoke, easy to lit, but it has this sweetness. First, I thought there must be a lot of Virginia in, but there was not the Virginia taste, but the sweetness. Maybe that's molasses. It's a good summer tobacco, even if like me, I'm not such an aromatic lover, but this tobacco is fine. Sitting here out, enjoying the beautiful weather. I sit in the shadow. There's burning sun all around. Mm. That's why I don't have to wear my cap. I think I look stupid with this thing, but I need it when I came up here with a bicycle. So well, I want to talk about the tobacco Ed gifted to me. There's another one. It's brand new. Ed said uh, it is by Cornell and D called Bijou. It's Virginia. He says it's brand new, just coming out at the Chicago Pipe Show. So I'm wondering how it tastes. But I think it take a little while until I open the tin. Same like the next one. Um, it's by GLP's Triple Play. On the label, you see a baseball and a baseball glove and a knife. So I hear it, and that tells me it's a plug. And it's Virginia, Kentucky, and Perique. Oh, and that's exactly the type of tobacco I love. I could say now can't wait until open it, but I'll let it lay a little bit, and on some special moment I open it, and you will find out how I like it. Well, Ed, thanks again. All the best wishes to New York, and you're a generous man, and unbelievable. I'm so happy, and I say all my best wishes to you to New York. And well, the other thing I want to tell you, you might ask in where I'm sitting. Um, I'm sitting here in Flensburg. It's almost right in the middle of town, just a little up the hill where the museum is the old cemetery. It's a park with old trees and beautiful lawns, and I could say it's quiet, but that's not true. You hear the traffic. Uh, just 80 meters or 100 meters on the right, it goes a road, and but still, it's a quiet place. Once in a while, somebody passes by, but um, it's a good place to sit and smoke and make a video like now. This old cemetery is founded around about sometime 1840, the end of 1840, because we had from in the time from 1848 uh, until 1864, 65, 64, we had two great wars here in this area. Uh, they call it the First German-Danish War or Danish-German War, and that was from 1848 until 1851, was victory of Denmark. And then there was a second German-Danish or Danish-German War in the time from 1861 until 1864. The same time when your Civil War was in America. But all the world still remembers the Civil War, how important it was for your nation, and what followed after it. But the both German wars between Germany, Austria, and Austrian troops and Denmark, they were so important for the northern part or for Europe, mm, because especially the Second War ended with the victory of Germany, Prussia, but was so important for the European politics. Um, so it's amazing that almost the world has forgotten these two wars. In Denmark, they still remember, right about 30 kilometers north, there's um, are the Duppel entrenchment, and it's a national monument, and every Danish school kid has to go there once in their school time. And but here on the German side, the most people has forgotten it. If you ask some kids here in Flensburg or younger people, what's about this time, they just say don't know. And this cemetery here is founded, or at the same time as the first great battle was. It was the Battle of Idstedt. It's about 10 kilometers south from here. There was a big victory for the Danish, and the uh, Danish citizen, they went the day after the battle in the winter time. It was in January, I think. They went to Idstedt, and they brought all the wounded to Flensburg and put them here in hospital. And those of the soldiers, doesn't matter if they were Germans, Prussians, Austrians, or Danish, they were all buried here in this old cemetery. And the same was happened with the German and Danish soldiers died in the Second World War in the battlefields around Flensburg, in the Flensburg area here in the northern area. Uh, a lot of them were buried here in this cemetery when they died in Flensburg. So all the old graves and monuments are here. And later on, I show you with a little video. I will show you the lion of Idstedt. It was a line in I have to look. It's all these numbers. I forget. In 1867, um, no, in 1862, the Danish, they put this line here on the cemetery, and the line looks to the south, just to remember the big victory over the Prussian, Austrian, German army. And so the line was standing here, and the Germans in Flensburg were half German, half Danish, but it was a Danish town. They didn't like the line. So in 1867, after the victory of the German army in Düppel, um, Bismarck, he teared down the line and brought him to Berlin. And since then, this line was standing in Berlin. And the Danish were mad about it, that this line was in Berlin because it's their line. So General Eisenhower in 1945 ordered that this line is going back to Copenhagen. So they transferred the line to Copenhagen and still always called the Eichstätt line after this victory battle of the Danish. And so since then, this line was in Copenhagen. And there's the exact copy still of this line in Berlin. But the original one was in Copenhagen. And then all the time, the Danish thinking people here in the Flensburg area, they said, we want to have our lion back. And so there's with the big political discussions, the pro Germans said, no, we don't want to have this line. The pro Danish said, no, yes, we want to have the line back. So it took many, many years and big discussion in Denmark, in Germany. But after all, in 2011, the Flensburg City Council, together with the Danish party, the SSW, the minority of the Danish people here in Flensburg, they decided we gonna get our line back. So since 2011, this line is back at the old cemetery, and it's now a monument for the peace and understanding between the two nations, Germany and Denmark. And okay, I think it's fair enough that it's not a victory memorial anymore, that it's just a monument for peace and understanding, and I think that's good. But the lion is altogether 7 meter 20 high, which means the ground stone is 3 meter 80, which is, I have to read it, it's about 13 feet, and the lion itself is 3 meter 40, which is 11 feet. So it's a pretty huge monument. And I show you later on in a little video a little bit about it. So now you know where I sit, and I think I'll sit another half an hour enjoying my pipe and enjoying the Sunday, because my wife, she has to work for school in her little office, and um, so I'm by myself, and so I sit out here. Later on, I'm going to sit on my terrace, my patio, and having a beer and enjoying the Sunday. Well, that's it. Once again, Ed, special greetings for you. And too bad my wife and my daughter going end of September, October, for a week to New York for a Broadway musical, for shopping. But I'm staying in Flensburg. If I would go with them, I would ring the bell at your house, but I'm staying here. Too bad. Okay, have a good time. Bye-bye, you all. Tschüss from Flensburg.
Der wurde von Anfang an hier aufgesetzt. Don't come back.